And there we go, that's a fall off. I did have 1 week fall off a few minutes ago that wasn't caught on video. That's a better fall off. This buck doesn't tend to give as dramatic a fall off as some others. Some of them will really cry out and scream. It's very dramatic, and it's really obvious. But what you're looking for is him actually falling off. So just mounting the doe and doing his thing is not enough. You want that fall off action to really feel confident in it. Now, I tried to go for at least 3 fall offs, and then I'm pretty confident that they're bred. Usually if I can get 2 or 3 good fall offs on them, I've really never had a doe that was not bred after that. So she's probably bred, but I am going to give them another try, especially because the first one was a little bit lackluster, and see how it goes from there. You know, like I said, sometimes it just takes a little longer. Sometimes you can barely even get that doe in the cage and the buck is on her and the deed is half done. Kind of depends a little on the buck too. This buck has always been a little bit more laid back and casual than one of my older bucks, who unfortunately is no longer with us. He was here until he died of old age, which is kind of nice for the buck. You know, we enjoyed him. He was a great buck while he was here. I have kept one of his offspring who's not ready for breeding, but that's the buck in the top cage. I loved the genetics from that buck, so I did hold one back, even though I don't need 3 bucks, and obviously I have 3 here. You know, as we go down the line, if someone's proving out better than another, then maybe it will be time to let one of these go. I might breed it, might sell it as a proven buck, you know, cull it and use it for ground meat or whatever the decision is at the time. But I did like to hold on to those known genetics that I really liked and keep those lines going for as long as I can. I do have does that are completely unrelated to him, some that are related to him that I still would not be, because of the good qualities, would not be too reluctant to breed to this offspring, even though there's a little bit of relationship there. But hopefully these guys will get another good fall off. You know, sometimes rabbits really don't like to be watched. So if you go about your, you know, like I said before, if you go about your feeding and your chores, you know, they may start to get into things then when, you know, with a little privacy, just do their thing when they feel a little secure. Rabbits are prey animals, so meaning that they are prey for other species, and that makes them want to be a little more private, a little more hidden. So it's not always a great thing to have too many eyes on them while you're trying to get things done. But we'll give these guys a few more minutes, hopefully another fall off. I might still expose her to him this evening when I'm out here, just because this took a little bit to get going. But other than that, I am going to mark her on the calendar as bred. If she doesn't have kits in 32 to 35 days, she's pretty consistent, day 31, 32, when she kindles. If she doesn't by then I'll just expose her again, and hopefully it will go better next month. But she's pretty reliable, so I'm feeling pretty good about this at this point.